Hello everyone, it's Tim Brown. Welcome back to my Album Podcast. For this episode, I want to tone it down just a little bit. I don't want to cover anything that's going to get you too excited because today's episode is devoted to quiet and meditation. That's right, I'm going to be covering an application for the iPad, also made for the Mac and the iPhone. It's called Zenbound 2. It's basically an application that puts you in a meditative state of mind. And I'm going to go over the features so you can see just how relaxing it is. Again, it's not like a car racing app where you're rushing to get to the end. It's really more like following the path of the dial, where you're more interested in just this concentration on the moment. No need to reach any real destination. Before I go through one of the exercises here, I'm going to actually cover this application by showing you the menu and going to help. With this help menu is going to guide you through the basic fundamentals of Zenbound 2. This is basically what you do when you're playing the game. You wrap rope around objects to paint them. Rotate the object with your finger or spin it with 2 fingers. You can also try tilting the device as well. When you have painted enough, end the level by touching the glowing nail with the rope. And basically at the end, just as you have about to use up all of the rope that you have, you'll see a nail start to glow somewhere on this intricately carved piece of wood. You want to be able to touch that nail. You will then end, and then you will be awarded a flower. You can get up to 3 flowers for each level. Lanterns act like gates. You need to collect enough flowers to pass through them. These little colored dots or beads that you see are what they call bombs, and they're good bombs. There are paint bombs on the rope and on the objects. Use them. And as I mentioned before, take your time, don't hurry. Paint objects. End with the glowing nail to grow flowers. That is all there is to it. Enjoy. Okay, so let me go through a round so I can show you just how the game works. To the introduction, we'll do the tree of vitality and anticipation. Okay, here we go. As you see, I'm taking my finger and I'm just rolling it over the iPad, getting the rope to wrap around this piece of wood. Rolling and rolling, and gradually when I get to the top, I'm going to see a nail. As you can see, I'm not rushing. You can see a couple nails already. But as I get close to the point where I'm running out of rope, the nail will start to glow. And when the nail glows, you want to try and grab that nail with the rope. Then you would have reached your destination and you can pass to the next gate. Or shall I say, you can add another flower to your inventory. When you're doing this, it really is quite meditative. It really doesn't feel like it because it's cyclical. It's just going around in a circle. You don't really feel like you're heading towards some inevitable end, that you start to get the feeling that you're basically going through a cycle in the same way you would just go through the cycle of life. There really is no beginning or end. Just another stage on life's way, I guess. And once you start to get to the end, you'll start to see one of the nails will start to glow. And that's when you want to start moving in the direction of the nail to end this particular series. I'm looking for nails. I don't see any. Oh, here it is. There's the glowing nail. Question is, how do I get it? Rotate it. Oh boy, this is going to be a little tricky for me, I think. Let's try this way. Not working. Let's try another way. Here we go. I think that's it. Yay! And your session ends, so you hit end and you go right back to the beginning. And as you can see, I now have another flower has been added to my path. And I can proceed to continue with the game. And that's basically how it works. As you can see, the graphics are absolutely amazing, and the game is truly relaxing. And that's Zenbound 2. This is Tim Brown. Thanks for tuning into my Apple Podcast. I'll see you next time.